So I'm here with Stan, and what's your full name?
Salomon, Salomon, is the
And
last name. Yeah.
he is a electric car owner, a hybrid. And so tell us, Stan, what is your reason for buying an electric car?
Okay, well, this is my second one, my second hybrid, Prius, Toyota, and it's basically originally for gas for economy because I get 40 plus miles to the gallon. So you can't beat that for economy in today's cost of gas.
So, are you aware that in certain parts of the U.S., mostly in the east or places where coal mining is most apparent, that electric cars indirectly emit more CO2 than gasoline cars?
I don't believe that. But anyway, in the East, you mean?
Yeah.
Uh, I, I, I challenge that assumption, but anyway, if it's true, as I say, I wasn't aware of that. And so I don't think it's true, but go ahead.
So what happens in when the power goes from the power plant, about 33% of it is actually used to make electricity. About 66% of it is lost as heat energy transferring from, say, the coal into steam to power a turbine. So then you lose another 2% along the power lines, and then the thing with gasoline cars is their engine does the same thing. It loses about almost 80% of its original power within the motor, which is very inefficient, whereas the electric car loses only about 40. So
Yeah,
it's
right.
60% efficient, and the gasoline car is around 20% efficient.
Okay.
So you lose that initial 66%, and then that's added on to the 60% of the electric car. So it's very minor. It's about when it's only with coal. So only with coal, and the worst type of coal, it's about 21.6% efficient, and the gasoline cars in that instance is about 26% efficient. So only with the worst type of coal.
Yeah, and then also coal is lessening in terms of use.
Heat energy.
No, I mean in terms of less and less is being, less and less power is being produced by coal as we go forward. More is from
Yeah. So
wind and solar and so on. In fact, there was an article in the paper just this last week that a week ago Saturday, California achieved the highest percentage of power generated from wind, solar, non non
Renewables.
coal type things. That was a breakthrough. So anyway,
So yeah, we were actually on track. In 2001, we had about 50% of our energy coming from coal, and now we're hit at about 33%. So how do you think we can increase this statistic and move farther into the renewables and get rid of the fossil fuels?
well, more and more, more and more energy from our rooftop solar. I have one myself. I don't know whether you ever noticed, but I am a solar. I think the only one on the street. But anyway, well, next door is solar for their swimming pool, but mine's used so I produce about anywhere from 2 to 3 kilowatts instantaneously when you look at what I'm generating when the sun is up. So more wind power. We in California have a lot of places. I don't know whether you've noticed them. The Altamont Pass down in Bakersfield area. Tehachapi has a big wind farm. Palm Springs, where our daughter lives, Lisa lives, is a huge amount of solar wind as you go over the different roads into Palm Springs. So I think renewables, that's the word I was trying to think of. Renewables the more we go into renewables. And of course, California is probably leading the state, leading the country in renewables. I guess some of this areas like in Arizona and Texas probably are doing very well, but I think we're leading the state. So that's probably the answer is more renewables.
So do you think that would be achieved more on the public level or legislative level? So like leading by example of going into the paper and advertising our own local increase in solar panels seen throughout the neighborhoods, or looking more to a legislative level?
That's a hard one to answer. I don't, I don't think legislative is going to do it. Although they set goals. Governor Brown set some goals for the state to, and of course the PG&E and the different power companies have to meet a goal in other words, to keep on track, I guess. So I would say I would say it's going to not legislative, but it's the other one.
The public.
Public, yeah, public, with companies like PG&E going along with us, as well as our solar panels, and companies like the guy that's the Tesla,
Tesla? Oh, yeah.
Musk, opening up new battery sources for as the cost of batteries come down for producing solar energy. I think it's going to get even better. You've heard of
Elon Musk,
his
yeah.
$1 billion plant in Nevada. I'm sure your dad knows, follows all of this stuff too.
Yeah,
He being a civil engineer. So, okay. Anything else I can help you?
No, that's good. Thank you.
Okay, fine.